Educational Information and Communication Technology presents Educational Satellite Television Programs.
Hello, teacher. Hello, students. Welcome to today's lesson on temperate forests and grasslands. Previously, we learned about the characteristics of tropical rainforests. We learned that rainforests are identified by warm and rainy climates that contain a very diverse range of plants and animals. We also learned about the 5 layers that make up rainforests. Today, we will learn about temperate forests and grasslands. We will describe the characteristics of these biomes, and we will also look at examples of flora and fauna within both biomes. Let us begin by looking at temperate forests. Temperate forests are characterized as areas with high levels of precipitation, humidity, and contain a variety of deciduous trees. Deciduous trees lose their leaves during the winter season. Temperate forests grow between the tropics and polar regions in both northern and southern hemispheres of the world. Some areas include Eastern Asia, Central and Western Europe, and the eastern United States. Temperate forests have temperature ranges that correlate with 4 distinct seasons. The temperatures range from hot in the summer, with highs of 40 degrees Celsius, to extremely cold weather in the winter, with lows around -20 degrees Celsius. Temperate forests also collect an abundant amount of precipitation, usually 75 to 150 centimeters of rain annually. The precipitation in temperate forests is in the form of rain and snow. Due to the high amount of rainfall and thick soil, temperate forests are able to support a wide variety of species. The vegetation exists in several layers. There are 5 layers in total in temperate forests. The first is the forest canopy layer. This is the highest layer, consisting of trees with broad leaves that form a net above the rest of the forest. The canopy layer receives the most sunlight in the entire forest. The small tree layer is underneath the canopy. This layer includes shorter trees that live underneath the canopy. These trees provide shelter and shade for many animals. Some examples of trees include dogwoods and redbuds. Next is the shrub layer. This layer contains leafy bushes and shrubs such as azaleas and mountain laurel. The richness of the shrub layer depends on how open the canopy and understory of the forest is. The herb layer is underneath the shrub layer. The herb layer is made up of ferns, grasses, wild flowers, and other soft-stemmed plants. The final layer is the forest floor, which is covered in moss, fallen leaves, twigs, and animal droppings. Like vegetation, many different animal species are able to survive in temperate forests. Animals such as foxes, deer, moose, raccoons, hummingbirds, and various species of insects are found in a temperate forest. Students, for our first activity, please write down the characteristics of temperate forests and describe deciduous trees.
Students, let's get ready. Begin. Time's up. Let's get back to our lesson.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm sure that was a simple activity for you. Temperate forests are humid and receive a high amount of precipitation in the form of snow and rain. Temperate forests are humid and receive a high amount of precipitation in the form of snow and rain. Temperate forests range in temperature and experience 4 seasons: spring, summer, fall, and winter. These forests can be found in both the northern and southern hemisphere. They are home to a variety of plant and animal species. Deciduous trees are found in temperate forests and are characterized by losing their leaves in the winter. Great work, everyone. Now, let us turn our attention to grasslands. Grasslands are open areas with very few trees. Temperate grasslands are located in regions with colder climates and receive a low to moderate average of precipitation annually. The temperatures in grasslands vary according to the season. It can be well below 0 degrees Celsius during the winter and can then rise to 30 degrees Celsius during the summer. Grasslands can be found on every continent except Antarctica. Since the precipitation level is low, it is difficult for woody shrubs and trees to grow in grasslands. The grasses that do grow in this area have adapted to cold temperatures, drought, and occasional fires. The grasses have deep and large root systems that take hold in the soil. This enables the grasses to remain firmly rooted in the ground, which reduces erosion and conserves water. Grassland vegetation can be either tall or short. In areas that receive little precipitation, grasses remain low to the ground. Taller grasses can be found in warmer areas that experience more rainfall. Some examples of vegetation in temperate grasslands include cacti, sagebrush, perennial flowers, sunflowers, and clovers. Many large herbivores live in grassland areas. Some of these animals include bison, gazelles, zebras, rhinoceroses, and wild horses. Carnivores like lions and wolves are also found in grasslands. Like all biomes, grasslands are important for human existence. Many edible grasses and grains are grown in this biome. Grains that are directly consumed, as well as the grasses and grain products that are fed to livestock, provide us with an important source of food. Students, make a list of all the foods you ate over the last 3 days. Determine how much of your diet came from grains, either directly from grain products or indirectly from livestock raised on grass or grain products.
Students, let's get ready. Begin. Time's up! Let's get back to our lesson.
Thank you for taking part in this activity. I am sure you can see from your lists that grasslands provide us with an important food source. You may have listed injera, dabokolo, and wat, containing meat. Great job today, students. we have reached the end of our lesson. Today, we learned about the characteristics of temperate forests and grasslands. Until next lesson, thank you, teacher. Thank you, students.